So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given the new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better and ever more beautiful. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's gone for goal! It's wide, but not by very much.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Camavinga. Asensio. Excellent challenge there. Tries from a long way out. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's rather hopeful. Brahim Diaz. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Diaz. João Cancelo does well to get it back. Cleared without hesitation. Garcia. That's Brahim Diaz. Spread to the right. Played out towards the right wing. Fermin. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouameni. And it's Diaz. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Good driving run. There's the shot! Gavi gets it clear. And he's managed to get free. Fran Garcia puts them all in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ferran Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Bellingham. Dani Olmo wins the duel this time. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Tchouameni. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Could be danger here. Bellingham, he leaps for it. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Garcia. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He slings it in. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, good looking ball. Shifted it to the flank. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres!
Tries to get it clear. Asensio. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Rashford. Well, they've got it again. Fran Garcia.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Garcia. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space.
As takes a shot! Of course! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fran Garcia. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
João Cancelo scooting forward. Quick look, then plays it in. Camavinga. Ferran Torres. It's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. And the finish! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pedri, and it's Lopez. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Kubasi. Pass somewhat off target. Chance here to counter. Alexander-Arnold. He's having a pop! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Diaz.
That's good play from him.
Ferran Torres. Fran Garcia calmly anticipates. Now it's Ferran Torres. Asensio. And Garcia. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And it's Garcia. Now this could be a chance. Dani Olmo. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most accurate pass. Fermin. Now it's Ferran. Here's a chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries one from range. That is decidedly lacking.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Over to the right flank. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, he's having a go! Just a tiny bit high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Tchouaméni and Garcia. Vinicius Junior gets a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tchouaméni. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ferran Torres. Garcia. And it's Bellingham. They're urging him to shoot. That's a sharp pass. Fermin. Rudiger. Asensio. And it's Rudiger. Now it's Ferran Torres. Bellingham. He can run onto that. Vinicius Junior, he is onto this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lopez with the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Now that's well seen too. Fermin. That's a good run down the left. Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. And it's made its way to him. Oh, they can break here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. Now it's Dani Olmo. Fran Garcia. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Camavinga. Here's Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's the chance to counter. Rashford. And he's forced to go back. Asensio. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Brahim Diaz, who's set up one goal so far. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's Bellingham. It's skewed away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Look at the space. Chance, surely! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Foot in. Rudiger goes sliding in. And he's there to retrieve it. Fran Garcia. Oh, can he get onto this? 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And it's Tchouaméni. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lopez. Asensio cuts out the pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Fermin. And it's Cancelo. Opts for safety. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Dani Olmo. And he's let fly! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's been shifted off it. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Ferran Torres. He shoots! And this could be the final action of the first half. That signals the end of the first period. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos.
So off we go again. Barcelona not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Fran Garcia gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Diaz. And here's Ferran Torres. He's having a hit! And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Asensio. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now can he find a chance? And that's a tidy finish. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So could they be onto something here? Rudiger. Asensio. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Rashford. Fran Garcia. Asensio. It's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Camavinga. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. That's headed upfield. Rudiger makes the interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Nicely aimed pass. This looks promising. Is there any support? He might not need it. And they're quick. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tchouameni. It's Vinicius Junior. Eric Garcia goes for goal! Oh, it's coming. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lopez with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Ferran Torres. He'll try from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Eric Garcia, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Fran Garcia picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. He saw the danger and he's rising! He's got a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3. João Cancelo. Ferran Torres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Eric Garcia gets it away. It's a throw-in. Defence opting him. And a header! Great football, shot and save. Garcia touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Rashford. Gavi. João Cancelo. And it's Lopez. Chooses to go crossfield. Rashford engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. That's Rudiger. Asensio. And it's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Pinches it off him. Has a look and plays it forward. Tchouaméni. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Bellingham with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
And he's got the beating of his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. They've won a corner. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Pete.
Oh, good climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
And they've got rid. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Rashford makes a move down the right. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that is one way to stop him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Garcia in with the challenge. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eric Garcia wins the duel this time. Tchouaméni. Oh, good spread. And he's quick to return it. Martin spots it and intercepts. Can he finish? Off the post. And they've been given a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Pinches it off him. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rafinha. Fran Garcia. And now the breakaway. Tchouameni. That's destined for the flank. João Cancelo. That's a good ball out wide. Rashford. Now it's Gavi. Now it's Ferran Torres. And the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rashford plays it short. Cross into the box.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And now they can... Ferran Torres! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Lopez. Asensio cuts it out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fran Garcia. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Crunching tackle. Asensio. And it's been given away. Tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They're up to 5 corners now. Rafinha with the short one. Crosses it in. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. That's Brahim Diaz. Camavinga. Bellingham. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Tchouameni. And it's Rudiger. Asensio. Camavinga. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Threads one in. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Garcia. Balde makes a dash for it. Aims beyond the defence. Garcia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Balde. Asensio promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Lewandowski. Eric Garcia. Here's Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. No, he's not getting past him there. De Jong. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Asensio. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Ferran Torres. Vinicius Junior. Madrid have it back and can go again. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tchouaméni, De Jong gets a foot in here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Asensio. Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. Rudiger. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Asensio. Alexander-Arnold. Garcia. And it's Balde. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against her. It's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! And that is well cleared. Tchouaméni. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Brahim Diaz. He has a look up. And he's managed to get free. Hoisted in. Bellingham. Camavinga. Araujo. He's found a way past. And that's out of reach. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. That'll be a throw. He's having a hit! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Oh, nicely intercepted. Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Garcia. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is good alertness. And that's a good-looking ball. And he's managed to get rid.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fran Garcia. Chouameni. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Garcia. Rudiger. Asensio. Camavinga. And it's Diaz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valde. Brahim Diaz. That has not gone well. And now they can clear their lines. And that is out of play.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 16. El dorsal 21.
Ambitious ball here.
El dorsal
That's been intercepted.
Serán sustituidos
Camavinga.
por el
And it's
dorsal
Chouameni.
8. El dorsal 10.
Now
El
it's
dorsal
Ferran
8,
Torres.
El dorsal 18.
Eric Garcia. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Tries from distance. He's put his foot right through that one. Asensio. Balde. Camavinga. It's Lewandowski! It is close, but that is the last of it. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.